morning, I'm Sue.
Morning, I'm Mark.
And together we are
Nuts on Tour. We thought we'd do a quick video this week and show you what we actually got for Genny, our bus, for Christmas. Just before Christmas, we were watching other YouTubers, which we seem to do a lot of recently. Wasn't a lot good on telly over Christmas, but we were watching one of the other YouTubers, Darren, aka the Urban Motorhomer, good channel, worth a watch, and he was advertising EcoFlow. Now, we've all heard about EcoFlow and different battery packs that other brands are available. We had a Bluette, or we have a Bluette as well, but we've been looking at doing Victron and upgrading all the solar in the bus. Now, we have no intention of changing our bus anytime soon. No. We love the bus, but we were thinking you spend £10,000 ish on redoing all your batteries, all your chargers, all your panels, so it's fired up for Victron, and then you go and change your bus, and you don't get the 10 grand back at all. No. So we were looking at a different option. Now on Darren's channel, Urban Motorhomer, he was advertising the fact that EcoFlow had, it wasn't a Black Friday deal, it was their like winter sale. So we had a look and they were advertising, hang on a second,
the EcoFlow Delta Pro Power Station.
There you go, one of them. And we looked at it and thought, and he also mentioned they do refurbished models, which are, they've been out, whatever, they've got a few uses on them and they've either sent them back because they didn't like them or there was something wrong with them. When they send them back, they are fully serviced, made up to spec with whatever's wrong with them, and then sent back out. And they are considerably cheaper, well, a few £100 off, which makes a difference. So we're all on a budget, us included, so we thought, oh, we'll have a look. So we had a look at the
EcoFlow Delta Pro Power Station.
There you go.
You'll learn it one of these days.
No, I won't. And they did a good deal on it, because you got it and you also got with it 220 watt portable solar panel. So we thought, oh, that and a panel makes it, hello, sorry, now, hello, yes, that made it a good deal. So we got one. This is what happened when it arrived. This is what happened when it arrived. We have an unboxing and then we did some tests in the van, how long it would run different things. Because, hello, yeah, oh, hello, yes. You carry on a minute, Sue.
Yeah, like I say, you did different tests, what it would run and for how long, as in the fridge, the freezer, the lights, heating,
TV.
and I even actually, to be perfectly honest with you, I was quite gobsmacked. It actually had a sufficient power to actually run the AC unit, which a lot of them don't.
Yeah.
But yes, quietly impressed.
3,007. It's either 3,200 or 3,700. What?
I thought it was 3.6, but hey ho.
Well, okay, 3.2, 3.6 or 3.7. I will
put
the exact along the bottom. But yeah, one of the it's good out there, isn't it? One of the things is we have a when we're off grid, we have a blue cable. That's how it's called, the blue cable, because it's 220 volt. We have a blue cable, so we can plug Genny, the bus, into the power pack, and the bus actually thinks it's on 240 volt power. So if you got everything on the plug and the fridge, freezer and the telly and the thing, we looked it up, it would run it for 4 hours. That's with everything running.
Not that we have everything ever running.
We never have everything running all at once. But the biggest user of that by far is the domestic fridge that came in the bus. Now we've got holiday fridge, which is a fridge freezer, which runs off 12 volt. I did a test with that last year. Yeah, I did a test with that last year. If you plug it into 240 volt, it takes 58 watts to run it. If you plug it in to 12 volts, so that it isn't converting DC to AC to convert it back to DC to run your fridge, it only runs on 23 watts. So it's basically half, which makes sense because every time you convert it from AC to DC back to A, etc., yeah,
degradation, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll lose a little bit of the efficiency. So looking at it, it made sense. So we thought, right, if we run the fridge, not the big fridge, we run our holiday fridge, the one in the boot, yeah, and just use the big fridge as a cool box, as a cupboard or a cool box, right? We work it out. We can run that and the telly and the lights with this power pack for about 4 days, which is more than ample for us to go away for even a long weekend. So on with the unboxing
of the Delta Pro power station.
There you go. You're in the way, big dog. Come out of there then. Right. So first, the unboxing. One of the downsides of this is, one of the upsides is it's a lovely piece of kit, but one of the downsides is it's very heavy, 90 kilos, so not for the faint-hearted. Right, so a little bit of unboxing. You have to get in, don't you? Hey, big dog? Put that away. Right. So, very well packed, really thick cardboard. In the top we've got a box that says EcoFlow and a manual. And not sure, oh, you open the box from that end. Another one we need to open from there. So in the box you've got do not eat silica gel, a bit of a beefy 3-way plug into, I don't know if you can see that, into an adapter plug, and a charger cable that goes into your 12 volt electrics and into here, and then plug to plug. All that lot can go in there, and then that comes off like that. Box is now open, and oh my goodness, no, we're not doing that. Can't do that. Look, you need to hold the box. It's well and truly in there. It's still recording.
Size of the thing.
Right. With the aid of my beautiful assistant. Oh my goodness.
It's got wheels.
Yes. Thank goodness it's got wheels. Wow. So there we have it. So this is the front. You've got 4 USBs, 2 USB-Cs, trip reset, and 4 UK English plug sockets. Like the little, I don't know if you can see that, little slide out handle. You need to have it there. There. Oh my goodness, yeah. Several various. Yeah, pop out and then pop out again and so on. So it doesn't blind you. There you go. A display panel on the front, 4 of them, and then on the side there is On the side you've got a plug that plugs into an EV charger, so you can take this along to your electric vehicle charging point and charge it up with that, which is yeah, useful if you've got one of those. And behind here in this one you've got charging point for plugging in, a 12 volt what we call a cigarette lighter. I can't actually read that one. See if I can tilt this over a bit. 12 volt 30 amp max, 12 volt 10 amp max, 12 volt 3 amp max, 12 volt on and off. That's for charging with your car. Hot reset, pairing for Bluetooth, remote and standby or on full. So you can charge it several different ways. That's turned it on, and according to that it's arrived 30% charged, and at this rate it says it's got 3 days. It's not actually doing anything at the moment. It says it's got 3 days of doing it before it's discharged. Not quite sure it's sorted itself out yet, but there you go. Heavy, very, but this should be able to run everything in the bus, we reckon, for about a week, depending on how much we load it up. But that's going to be the test to come. Here we are at home. So we've just plugged in the blue cable, which then goes through the porthole and into inside. Inside we have the blue cable, which we will then plug into the EcoFlow. So if we turn the EcoFlow on, there you are. It's at the moment it's showing 98% charge, and if we plug the blue cable in and turn the AC power on, there you go, it now starts showing it's got 4 hours worth. It's drawing 800 and roughly between 800 and 810 watts, and that is pulling the heater, which was plugged in, 1 kilowatt heater, not quite 1 kilowatt, and also, as we're getting ready, yeah, the fridge is on. So that's pulling the fridge, that's the fridge on, and the heater. The heater is I don't know if you can see the red light, is actually running. So what I'm going to do as a test, the next test, put that there. Right, there we go. Next test. So that's pulling roughly 800, and that's with the heater plugged in. So if I unplug the heater, just with the industrial, just with the domestic fridge plugged in, just with the domestic fridge plugged in, it's pulling just under 300 watts, and according to that it would last 11 hours. Right, I'm now going to turn the telly on. I shall leave the volume down quietly. I shall turn the volume off just to see what it will do. That's now got the telly running, and the telly takes it up to about 320, and you're still 10 hours. Now, very rarely would we put all the lights on. Yeah, we might have one or two on, but you wouldn't have all of them on. So I've turned on the two lights in the kitchen, two lights in the bedroom, two lights in the bathroom, and two lights, there you go, and the light in the shower area. So that's, oh, there you go, and the light and the outside light. So that's every light on apart from the headlights on the bus, and that's now taking between 470 and 480, and that will run it for 7 hours, and that's with the fridge running as well. Quite impressed with that. Just as a test, I'm going to leave all the lights on and turn off, just for a couple of minutes, the fridge. So that's the fridge and freezer off. So with the telly and everything else running, that's back down to 200. That's all the lights and the telly on, the heater's off and the fridge is off, and that would last 14 hours according to that. So quite impressed with that. It fits quite nicely under the table. It's out the way. One of us normally sits at the back and the other one sits on the co-pilot's chair at the front. So sits at the front. So yeah, impressed with that. It's out the way, and as I say, it's totally transferable to another bus. So if we're going out for the day and we want power, etc., we just unplug it and take it with us. Very good.
Hope you found that useful.
Or interesting, or both.
Or both, yeah.
Like I said, we couldn't see the logic behind spending all the money on that for the bus when we can get that with the portable panel, and if we change bus,
it goes with us.
It goes with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made sense to us anyway.
It's a bit of a heavy beast, to say the least.
Nah, it is a heavy beast. Yeah, it weighs 90 pounds.
Well, it actually weighs, is it 45 kilos?
45 kilos.
40 kilos. So
40,
it's actually double
kilos.
the weight of
Right.
the Power Oak, but it's the weight of my tricycle.
Weight of the Jorvik, yes. But the thing about it is, one, it's portable. So if I'm doing out in the garage and we've not got power in the garage, I can use that. If we're doing out on site, it's on wheels and pick it up. And,
it's actually got a pulley along handle.
Pulley along handle. You go out and pulley it along and do whatever we want to out there. And the other thing we liked about it is we don't have to leave it in the truck. We can take it out, use it somewhere else, put it in the back of the Jeep when we go out in the Jeep and have a party in the back of the Jeep with it. Yeah.
Well, you can use it for when you're doing your craft fairs, can't you?
Can do it, yes. Can use it as a portable power when I
for your lights.
need for portable power for my lights and everything when I do the craft fairs and what have you.
I was going to say, and if it's really cold, like it was at Christmas, you could probably run a heater off it.
Oh,
when you're stood in a marquee.
What's out there? Somebody now.
Don't know.
You've got to be in. Got to be in.
Big black trailer.
Big Dog's not very happy with himself at the moment. He had a skin tag removed. I'll just show you. He had a skin tag removed from his leg the other day. So at the moment, he's Super Dog. Yes, he's got a, rather than wear the cone of shame, he has one of Sue's hoodies on, so he can't get to his elbow to lick it. Yes, we're talking about you. No. Yes, but he's all right. It's all right, isn't it? It's nice.
It's healing up.
Nicely healing up now.
We couldn't have him in here with a cone of shame on. He'd never get round.
Yes.
I mean, no word of a lie, the cone of shame for him is like a standard lampshade.
Yes.
It's not
A
far
large,
short of
a
standard.
large standard lamp. It must be.
It's huge.
It must be 600. The outside of the cone must be 600 mil.
You know, he
It's
couldn't seriously
2 foot.
get up
Huge.
and down the middle of the bus.
I don't think he'd get in through the door.
Probably
He'd have to line up exactly if he could slightly.
Yeah, well, yeah, he'd probably
do-
break his neck.
It'd do damage either to himself or the door. So yes, the super dry dog is a lot better idea.
So, like I say,
Other brands are available.
we actually adapt, you know. We look at the cone of shame and think, no.
Nah, we're not having that.
And
So-
we adapt.
This is going to be short and sweet. We're going to wrap this one up, and I'll post it. I'll post it this afternoon. Post it tonight. It's Friday today, because our next job, get the bus ready. We're off on our hauls again.
We're off on a trip.
Yes, we're off up to Sheffield, see some family, and we'll be staying at
Good old Waleswood.
Waleswood. We do like Waleswood.
Yeah.
It's a very, very, very nice site. We've got a lovely pitch, plenty of room for
Munchkins.
yes, plenty of room for
It's,
you.
it's actually it's what they call a standard pitch, but it comes with water, electric, and waste. So
Yeah, their standard pitches are fully serviced.
they're
Which is-
10 by 10, aren't they?
Yeah,
I think.
which is good.
That's
And
good,
we'll
good,
take
good.
Monty so we can
out
leave the
about.
bus. Yeah, we can leave the bus and we can scoot on out. We'll probably
Yeah.
have a day at Clumber and
Yeah. Mind you, having said that, I've just checked the route. And fortunately, the A1 is above the River Trent. Otherwise, it'd be in
take a
it.
paddle and a canoe.
Yes. I mean, no word of a lie. Newark, a fair bit of it between that and Retford is underwater.
Oh dear.
It is. It's in a bad way.
So next week's will be live from, well, it won't be live, it'll be recorded, but it will have come from Waleswood.
Waleswood.
Till then, see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.